Anyways, so he's telling me about this man, and I'm like, where is this man? And he's like, oh, it's the man at the fence. And I was like, okay, what is going on? Because the kid's school, the perimeter is an entire fence. So I'm thinking there's a guy over at the train tracks. I think there's a guy on the road. My mind is just running, and I'm like, who is this man? And I think I was asking you, like, who is this man at the fence? Who is this man at the fence? Through a fence.
Or the pedophile in the van.
Yeah. Like,
who's giving you the snacks?
Welcome, everybody, to episode 2 of On the Mess Express, where the parenting is messy, the jokes are bad, and we basically forget what we're going to say quite a bit.
No, it's not true.
Okay.
Because you didn't want cue cards.
I know. I'm just here for the beer. So I'm here to hopefully share my side of things so that I don't just get railroaded, and I get to drink while I'm here. So this is what I'm looking into.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, week 1 was a good week. Some positive feedback.
Yeah. Episode 1, season 1, episode 1.
Episode 1, season 1. I was hearing from a lot of people, mostly seeing it on YouTube, Spotify, and I think Apple.
Yep.
I think those are going to be the main sources of our stream.
I think so.
Make sure everyone, wherever you're listening, like and subscribe.
Yep.
Shall we delve into the week? I know. Why don't you? So let's just take this back. So every week, I mean, not every week, you basically have like 45 different podcasts that are lined up right now. Yeah. And then with each podcast, you basically have a mini rundown of what we're going to talk about. And the one for this week, you were very specific to say, let's delve into the week, and then let's rip on the word delve.
Yeah. So
I want to know, what is it about the word delve that either makes you quiver, or like, what don't you like about it? Because this is also coming from the girl who's like, makes up, like, we're going to call them Vanessa-isms. And like, Vanessa-isms, like where you just say a word and it's going to be like, oh, okay, the Vanessa just made up another word. It's supposed to be this, but you've made up your own word. So I know, I know delve is not a made up word, but why don't you like it?
Because it's stupid. Why would you say, let's delve into the episode? Like, it's not delve. Let's dive into the episode, or let's dive into the subject. Like, but what's delve?
But here's the thing.
Delve into it.
Where did you hear the word delve?
It's coming up everywhere right now, and it's just annoying me.
What do you mean everywhere? Like, what do you mean? Like don't act like you're reading the newspaper and it's like, hey.
Always in the paper.
Yeah. Please delve into the next page. Like, so how are you seeing the word delve? Because
in my algorithm.
Because what I'm thinking is,
okay, we're
my algorithm
delving into this, or today in Forbes, because I'm active in Forbes.
Yeah.
We're delving into this. Like, I've just been seeing delve everywhere, but delve has been used as if you're saying dive. So let's dive into this topic, which makes sense. So let's delve into this. I'm like, what the fuck is delve into this?
So do you know what a synonym? Do you know what a synonym is? Not stupid. Not cinnamon. Not the topping that you put on baking goods. Like, do you know what a synonym is?
Yeah, it's stupid.
No.
It makes no sense.
No. But you know what a synonym? Fuck. A cinnamon. Cinnamon. Do you know what the S word is that I'm trying to say? Synonym.
Shit.
Yeah. No. Synonym. Synonym. I think that's correct. Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
What is? No. But what is it? What's a synonym?
It's just a word that shouldn't exist.
No. So here we go. This is what I deal with on a day-to-day basis.
Don't like it. It's
no.
so annoying. Why?
But
why can't we just dive into?
Because I'm going to explain to you. If you just here, ready? So a synonym is a word that is the same as the word you're trying to use, but just different. And that's the most basic way I can explain it. So delve is a word that smart people use. We use the word dive because our vocabulary is not at that level. Whereas other people use the word delve because they're a little bit more advanced than us.
No, well, I don't like those people.
I mean, those are the kind of people you should be in the room with to enrich your
No,
vocabulary.
I don't need to enrich my vocabulary.
Well,
I
if you're
don't
using the
say-
word dive all the time.
On today's podcast, we're going to delve
Yeah.
into our parenting skills.
You know what you should do though? We should put Levi into swimming classes, and then when they go off the delving board, we can be like, "Good delve," because you're trying to say delve and dive are the same, but they're not.
But they are. The way I see it
Yeah.
being represented is like we're
Yeah.
delving into this week, and it's like you're not delving into shit. You're diving into this topic. Where did delve come from? It's just so annoying. I hate it.
It's not. I mean, honestly, like this is a terrible look, because it's
not.
It is. It's just a smarter word than what we are used to saying.
Well, I'm not smart, so.
No, I mean, I don't think that was ever came across as, oh, hey, look at the smart person's using a dumb word.
I think many people would agree with me. It's just
Nobody
it sounds
would
weird.
agree with you. I don't think.
No one would sit if we're in a conversation with our friends, would you ever be like, oh yeah, like, did you ever delve into this topic with your in-laws? Like, who the fuck says that? No.
Okay. Maybe not our friends. No.
No one would say that.
But there are friend groups out there that will say that.
Oh, I guess.
I can almost guarantee you somebody in one of the comments will start using delve, and I can almost guarantee, probably not, because we're not that popular yet. But
what are you talking about?
I would honestly use this as like a running joke if I was watching someone's podcast. I would like every week I would use the word delve in their comments, and I would just something every week, bam, bam, bam.
I don't know. It just gives me. It's just, you know how like some things just give you like the ick, and you're like, ugh, ugh.
Smart words. Smart words do that to you.
Delve. It's just, it's my ick. I don't know what it is about it.
That's your ick. A word.
That's my ick.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Let's delve into it today. No, you're not delving into anything. You dive into it. Let's dive into this subject.
I can't believe you. I can't believe you've gone on a 5-minute rant about a word just because you don't know the word.
I know the word. It bothers me so much, though. I hate it.
No.
I don't know why. It just bothers me so much. It's just my ick. It is my personal ick. Ugh. When I hear it, I cringe. Well, I'm like, you're not using it properly. But
I think it's safe to say you will not be hearing that around the house. So I think your ick is safe.
No. If you would never come and be like, oh, Vanessa, let's delve into this week. Like, it just doesn't sound natural. It sounds so weird.
Well, I will be now. I will be now.
It just sounds weird.
Wow. That's just how it happens.
Into it.
So, anyways, episode 1 went out, and
episode 1, season 1.
Positive feedback.
Yeah. Learning curve still.
Very much. Yes. Very much.
Things we're working through. So, when the first episode aired, it aired to all the platforms it was supposed to air to, but it only aired as an audio for YouTube, where it was supposed to air as a video.
I think you did both. I think there was 2 videos. One was like a black video, because if you go to it, there was like 2 of them at 30 minutes and 16 seconds, and one had our picture on it, and the other one was like a black, just like a black frame.
Yeah. So,
if you didn't get the video, that's not on us. I saw the video.
The video is now on season 1, episode 1. Video is now on Spotify and YouTube. It's on audio on the other platforms. Yeah. So moving forward, the video podcast will and should be on Spotify and YouTube, and the rest is audio. And to my knowledge, the other platforms can only have audio. So if anyone knows of anything different where there can be video, let me know, because to my knowledge, you can only have audio on Amazon, Apple, and iHeart. But if anyone knows any different,
I feel like Amazon would be the one that would have it, but whatever.
Anyway,
if people can't see us
for now, Spotify, YouTube.
I think if people can't see us, it's not the worst thing.
No, they want to see us.
Maybe
they want to see us.
Yeah.
Why would you not want to see us?
What does this clown giving me parenting advice look like?
We're fun.
Yeah. We're something. or something.
So
Yeah.
as of now,
But
no.
a success story. I don't know how many podcasts there are in Canada, but week 1, we're already at number 46 in parenting.
Yeah.
Kids and family, though, 199, not as popular. We have to start opening more presents, I think, or gifts and unboxings to get that young demographic.
I mean, season 1, episode 1 wasn't really even it was an episode, but it was more so just
Who we are.
who we are.
So what you're saying is,
expect.
so what you're saying is the people didn't like who we were, so therefore we didn't rise in those rankings.
No, just no one knows who we are yet.
Okay. I barely.
We're floaters. Someone throw us a life jacket.
Yeah, nice. Big Brother reference. Big Brother reference. Fun fact, that's the only show that we watch together.
Not true. We watch Traitors together, don't we?
No, I'm not a big Traitors guy. You and Gordon are big Traitor guys. I'm not a huge Traitor fan. I like the premise, but it's just it just annoys me that I know who the traitors are and somehow everyone else can't sniff it out. And I get to see who the traitors are, but it's still very frustrating that they all just turn on each other. I don't know. It's a little cringe.
If there was one reality show,
I can't delve into it.
Ugh, don't. No.
Yeah.
If there was one reality show I could be on, it used to be Big Brother. I used to think like I could play Big Brother.
No.
I could be a floater and I could make it to the end.
Yeah, sure.
And make a name for myself. That would be my game. But no, as soon as I saw the Traitors, I was like, I can do this, because half the time they go out and they do like an hour activity and they go back and they eat and they drink wine. Like, yes, I want to be on the Traitors.
Yeah, but you also have to be able to
fun show.
You got to be able to conspire, and you got to be able to communicate with others. And dare I say that if someone rubs you the wrong way, you're not afraid to let them know that they just rubbed you the wrong way. And now they're like, pardon my French, fuck this bitch. She's out of here.
I don't think anyone would ever think I'm a traitor, though, even if I were a traitor. I think I would just be like, la-di-da.
I think you're a traitor. I think you're a traitor.
I think it would be so much fun. I want to do it so bad.
Yeah.
Like,
sign up.
Yeah.
We should put an audition tape in.
I mean, the Traitors
and
US
and time away from the family. I mean,
yeah, but I mean, it's not really Traitors US. It was Traitors.
There's Traitors Canada,
UK, and then Traitors. Well, maybe Traitors US, Traitors UK, and Traitors Canada. Traitors Canada was my least favorite, I would say.
I mean,
sure,
that's just Canadian broadcasting at its finest.
I mean, but the UK version was really good, but like I'm not UK, so I can't go on that one. But then the US one, there were some Canadians on that one. Or there have been Canadians on that.
I'm sure the UK would invite Canadians on it too. Maybe not a girl who sits 46th in podcast rankings in parenting in Canada.
Season 1, episode 1.
I'm just saying.
Started here.
They might be looking for a little bit more.
They already have their cast for season 3, so maybe season 4.
For UK?
Yeah, their season.
No, I sent you season 3 of USA.
Oh yes, that's the one I want to do.
Yeah. Well, that they've already got their cast, so.
Exactly. So maybe by season 4.
Right.
Maybe I can apply to that one.
Fingers crossed, right? I mean,
yeah. Yeah, I mean, the feedback I've got has been good so far. Everything I feel we're doing is going in the right direction.
We haven't done much, but yes.
We haven't done much. We've been active since we've posted and we're hosting.
I was thinking more just general of like, how's the podcast going? But you're right. We're doing reels, putting stories out. Like, we're very active within social media.
Trying to stay active, right? That's like what you got to do, right? But not just what you have to do, but it's also what we want to do and what we essentially signed up to do.
Only if it's funny. I like the funny ones. Some of the ones are hilarious. Yeah,
but that's what we're doing.
They're good.
But those, I mean, I feel the reels are the things right now that are getting the attention.
Yeah.
And then the people are seeing the reels, and then they're like, oh, clicking on it and seeing, oh, these people have a podcast, and then I start seeing the algorithm and the podcast changing where
Nice.
it's like, oh, you viewed this, you viewed this, you viewed this. So it's like a balancing scale. Like you've got to do a little bit of both. But I feel like we want to do that. That was the whole point of this. We want to do a little bit of both. Like we want to do a little bit of everything. You can't just sit here and do a podcast and just do a podcast every week and say, hey, I'm posting a podcast every week. This is what we're talking about every week. Like you got to like change it up, do different things like the reels or like
Gotta keep it real.
you got to keep it real.
Yeah. No, for sure.
It's fun.
Yeah.
But like we also enjoy doing it. It's not like I don't want to do this. Like you're bothering me. Like this is dumb. It's like you send me stuff, I'll send you stuff, and we're like, yeah, that's a good one. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Like that represents us, or that represents what we're doing, or like we'll change it up and make it our own thing, or
Which is kind of crazy because my humor and your humor are like completely opposites. Right? Like we don't find the same things funny most of the time. Yay or nay?
cat.
No, yeah. Vanessa-ism. So tit for tat is an actual word, but you use it in the wrong circumstances all the time.
Delve.
Yeah. Let's delve into this tit for tat thing. Yeah, no, I got some positive feedback. Obviously, the people I talk to are mostly our male viewers, and men do not share as well as females do probably, but there was a lot of like people that enjoyed. Again, it's the first episode. We're not going to be hitting things out of the park or setting a blaze, but they just enjoyed the fact that we were up and running because they know we've been talking about this.
Yeah.
They know you've been talking about this for months, and the fact that it's up, it's running. Again, if anyone's listening, hit us up in the comments, or if we know you, that feedback. I love constructive criticism. Like I want to know basically what we're doing, or what we're doing well, or what we're doing that's like, you know what, you do this too much. So I think that's kind of the next progression to make sure that we're putting out a product that people want to listen to. Because it sucks if, you only get one first impression, right? So it sucks when you put something out there and people are like, well, I wasn't interested in that. But it's like, well, that really wasn't the full episode. That's not what we're really all about. So the feedback's nice.
Yeah, you don't get that from episode 1 though. Like you get it from the reels, you get it from the teasers, from
our podcast is like Breaking Bad. It's going to take about 8 episodes to kind of feel out what we're doing. And then by the 9th episode, we're just going to be laundering money and selling drugs or something like that.
Take it or leave it.
Take it or leave it.
You like it or you don't.
Yeah. So, it was good. It was fun to do the first one. I'm excited to do the second, third, fourth, fifth, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
My biggest pain point right now is the fact we can never get the audio right at the start of these things. And it takes us about 20 minutes to get into it, but
yeah,
we'll learn, right? We'll grow.
Learning process for sure. It's been good.
So should we talk about Sexy Shortgate?
Oh yeah. Dallas hates us.
Oh man. He, for anyone that actually watched the full episode, little quick recap was caught our son, YouTubing some things that
our kids are at the age now where they have like Levi, the youngest, has his own YouTube channel. Dallas, our oldest, has his own like Instagram.
Yeah.
So like they follow us. They're well aware of what mom and dad are doing.
Right. Yeah.
So when we aired like our first episode and Dallas saw Sexy Shorts.
Honestly though, like
fucking pissed.
They're going to be the main source of all the stories, and
absolutely,
what they don't realize is what they do is hilarious.
Absolutely,
and we want to share it, right?
Absolutely,
because someone else might have a child who was looking at something slightly inappropriate. I wouldn't say that's like completely inappropriate, but slightly inappropriate, yeah. And they're like, oh, I handled that way differently. Or someone has a kid that's growing up and now they've heard that story and they're like, oh, okay, that's a good way to handle it. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what we're doing. But I was actually going to, I guess, Dallas, if you're watching, sorry, buddy, like, didn't mean to call you out, but it's not the last time it's going to happen for sure. I was actually thinking about coming on here and wearing my sexy shorts just to like be like, hey man, I apologize. Like I'll make a fool of myself because I called you out.
But I mean, Dallas saw it and he was like, "What the hell? Why would you do that?" Blah, blah, blah. But then after the fact, like it didn't phase him, and he was like, "I don't care, like whatever," because it's like, oh well, it's
Yeah. Our friend,
know what we're doing.
yeah, his friends are never going to hear this podcast. No.
But I mean, he was fine with it after the fact. And he's like, "Okay, well, like moving forward, Dallas, like if you do something stupid, we're gonna air it.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
watch what you say.
Yeah.
Tread lightly."
So like it is just crazy though that he's now at that stage where like what are so before you can watch a show, just whatever, you can watch a TV show and you don't really care what's happening on TV show because their young mind can't grasp what's going on. But now if it's like there's like an intimate scene in one of your shows, you like gotta be like looking over your shoulder, like, are my kids watching this? Because now it's like, oh, I'm gonna go look for that.
Super awkward.
Very awkward.
Very cringy.
Ah, it's not bad.
Or that time, did we talk about that time on here or not? Where I was watching, what was I watching?
Oh no, we didn't talk about it on here. Yeah, yeah. That's what I was thinking when I was just thinking about looking behind. But yeah,
What was that show with Nicole Kidman?
Nine Perfect Strangers.
Yeah, Nine Perfect Strangers. Where, yeah, Dallas was supposed to be like far in bed. He
Yeah,
was in bed for like a good 30 minutes.
and he usually falls asleep pretty quick.
Yeah, and I was watching the show, and of course it's like lesbian makeout scene came on. And Dallas was like standing behind me for God knows how long. He goes, "What are you
Yeah.
watching?"
All you hear behind you is this.
Yeah, heavy breathing. And what are you watching?
Dallas Lucky.
I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
It's me about this mommy show.
yeah, no kidding, right? Just wait till mommy starts going around and cleaning up hardened socks. That's gonna be
Oh God, no. Fuck, I will never.
I mean, someone's gonna have to do it.
Not me. It's not me.
Dibs, not me.
No, thank you.
Our monthly budget is just gonna have an extensive sock price.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
No, it won't.
Let's start investing in Hanes socks
No,
now.
let's not. Let's not.
Okay. All right. All right.
Gross. Anyway, you said we haven't really talked a whole lot this week. You said you had a story about a man at a fence.
Oh no. So it's an old story, but it's an old
story. I
yeah.
It's a story that happened this week.
No, it's an old story and it came, how did it come to light? Obviously I was speaking with someone this week and there was so Dallas, when he was younger, and we packed him lunches, you know, it's periodically that they come home with like a bunch of stuff, right? Like, okay, you didn't,
they always come home
yeah,
for lunch.
but like sometimes it's like half a sandwich, sometimes it's all eaten, like sometimes it's everything, right? And he had to have been, oh, geez, it's 9, so like 6, right? And he came home with a full lunch, and I was like, buddy, like, what are you doing? How come you're not eating your lunch? And you know, he's just like 5 or 6. He doesn't really talk all that great. And then kind of
He should be talking pretty good at 5 or 6.
he's 9, he doesn't talk great. So so 5 or 6, and I'm basically talking to him and I finally get it out of him. I'm like, well, how come you didn't eat? And he's like, well, because I got food at the school. And I was like, there's no cafeteria at this school. So it's like, where are you finding this food? And he's like, oh, I got it from the man. And I'm like, what? So anybody's mind, right? Your kid's at this school and there's a man feeding your kid. So it's like, what the hell's going on? Anyways, so he's telling me about this man and I'm like, where is this man? And he's like, oh, it's the man at the fence. And I was like, okay, what is going on? Because the kid's school, the perimeter is an entire fence. So I'm thinking there's a guy over at the train tracks. I think there's a guy on the road. My mind is just running. And I'm like, who is this man? And I think I was asking you, like, who is this man at the fence? Who is this man at the fence? And we had to like get him to tell the story or try and explain it better. It turns out it's just a teacher that has like they hand out nutritional snacks like peppers and things like yogurts, whatever it might be, that stands next to the fence. And so I'm like, okay, man, like that. Like I'm thinking some guy's feeding you food through a fence.
Or the pedophile in the van.
Yeah. Like,
who's giving you the snacks?
Right. So it was just, oh, my mind was racing. And I was like, we are moving out of this town. This is ridiculous. But yeah, no, it wasn't a newer story.
Oh, I thought it was.
No.
I thought it happened this week.
No.
When you said the man in the fence, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. The man on the fence heard about the sexy short story and he was at the school. Yeah.
Immediate, yes.
Yes.
Immediate.
Yeah. Exactly.
Creepers.
But yeah, so that was, oh man, I'll never forget that.
Yeah, that's an ick.
Yeah, well, that's an ick for sure. Thankfully, it didn't involve much parenting because it's something that's put on by the school.
Well, exactly. What do you do? You're at school.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, I was telling you about that story. And we were kind of trying to think of things to discuss this week. And then you said something, and I was like, tell them about the boat story. And my mind instantly went to, we were just on vacation, right? We were up at your parents' boat. And is that where the story came? Like, were we this time for dinner? You said we were out for dinner.
Do you not know? Did I not ever tell you what happened when we went out for dinner that first night in Parry Sound?
Like, I was there?
Yes. The first night we went out for dinner with the boys.
Okay.
And you know that couple that were sitting, the older couple that was sitting
like below us?
Below us.
Oh, okay.
That were like the wine and like the older couple.
Yeah.
Did I not ever tell you
No.
what happened? Maybe you ran off with the boys after dinner, but I definitely
just being a good dad.
I felt like my dad was gonna go back and like sucker punch him.
Oh yeah. That's your dad for sure. Just let me give you this.
But yeah, like the whole time. So we went out for dinner last week with the boys, just us and my mom and dad.
Sidebar. This is how little we get to talk. That we were on vacation together. I was at the dinner. I did something obviously that I wasn't around, and I'm only hearing about this now like a week later.
Yeah, well, mom and dad know the story.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, that's good, but nobody told me. Like, this is how little we actually get a chance to talk. This is why these are good. Go on. So we're at dinner.
We're sitting there. It's the 6 of us.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a pub. It's like a pub on water. Like,
yeah. It's a restaurant on the water. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like a fancy restaurant by any means.
No, no free ads.
Any means. Like there's nothing where you would go with your spouse and like order a nice steak dinner and no, this was not the place.
No, it's just your typical restaurant.
So there was a couple sitting like below us.
An elderly couple.
Like
70s.
I don't know, maybe. Who knows? But they ordered like their bottle of wine and they were like,
oh, you had it on ice, right?
Yeah, they were literally like right beside us, so on the lower level and we were on the upper level.
Because we're snobs.
And the whole time I could feel the lady's eyes just like in the corner of my eye, I could feel her just fucking staring at me like laser beams, like staring at me.
You were at the other end of the table, though.
Yes, but she was constant eye contact. Anytime I looked at her, she was like,
maybe she thought you were cute.
No, she was like,
maybe she
laser beams annoyed.
Maybe she was trying to figure out where she knew you from, and it was that podcast. Oh, the podcast wasn't out yet.
I highly doubt that.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, like it was so uncomfortable. I was sitting there and I was here and she was there and I could feel her just staring at me the whole time.
Other way.
No, I was here and she was there. Her husband was over here.
But you're on the other side of the table.
No, I wasn't. I was over here.
Okay.
She was over there. And I would feel her staring at me. And it was just, it was annoying because I know she knew. She was just up there like judging us, being like, they have kids up there. But like Dallas and Levi weren't even really loud that day. There was a table behind us.
That's other shitheads. Yeah, exactly. It's not our kids. It's those fucking kids.
A table behind us that had like 4 kids and they were a lot younger than Dallas and Levi and they were loud.
Yeah.
our kids were not loud.
Right.
But then they left.
Here's my question. That older couple, do you think they've had kids?
No, obviously not, because you don't know what they said. It's coming.
Oh,
It's coming.
There's more to this story.
There's more to the story.
Oh,
So
let's go.
they kept staring at us, and it was annoying because they obviously thought Dallas and Levi were being loud, which,
Right.
I mean, we know our boys and we know when they've been loud.
Kids can be loud, sure.
But they weren't being loud. They were like sitting there coloring, maybe being like, oh, I want that Shirley Temple, or I want another Shirley Temple, or like just being, but nothing like stupid.
Yeah. If our kids are going to be loud, that's not what they do, but go on.
But like they weren't being out of control. Like they were just being kids, right?
They're being normal, sure.
But I could just feel her staring at me. And it was like just me. Like the laser beams were going right towards me. And I'm like, I was getting really annoyed and frustrated because I could feel her just judging me as she was sipping on her like Pinot Grigio and just sitting there and just like her little oysters or whatever the fuck she got, even though we were at like a pub. It probably wasn't oysters, but
I don't think it was oysters. I don't think it was oysters at all.
But anyway, so I think Dallas was the first one that went down. He started like throwing rocks into the
No,
water.
Levi
Dallas
went down first. Yeah.
So Levi went down and started like throwing rocks into the water. There were no boats around,
No,
like nothing.
We wouldn't let him do that, right?
He was just like bored waiting for his food.
And he can't throw.
So he went down doing that. And then Dallas went down, then you went down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So all you three were down there like throwing rocks in the water, whatever.
Whoa. Whoa, don't put me on the same level as these.
Two of you.
Like the two of them.
Me.
Yeah, the two of them. I was parenting.
No one was around. There were no boats. There was no nothing.
Just three of dummies just throwing rocks in the water.
Sitting at like a little dive pub throwing pebbles into a water.
Yeah.
And then this lady with like her Pinot Grigio was like to her husband, could you imagine having kids like that? And it took everything out of me not to say anything. And I was like, hey, we're not at the charcoal steakhouse. We're not anywhere fancy. We're literally at a pub where you order a burger and a beer. What are you expecting? But my kids are not doing anything out of the ordinary or anything stupid. So then we left, and you must have been like walking up with the boys. And I told my mom and dad, it must just be my mom and dad. I'm like,
yeah, because we left earlier. Me and the boys, we walked out before you guys.
Did you fucking hear what that lady said?
Yeah.
And they're like, what? And I told my dad, and my dad like immediately turned around and started walking back.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know.
Oh, so yeah.
No, don't go say anything.
So this would have been after we were done dinner. I was down with the boy. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. You should have just turned to that lady like you'd be so lucky to have kids like that. Why aren't you standing up for the kids?
It was.
Don't let people badmouth us.
Yeah. Oh my God, lady, it was like literally a pub though. Like next to a pub. Like you don't go there for fine dining.
Do you think the people know that that was a pub we were at?
Well, I mean, I would hope so.
Well, I mean, you've said it 17 times that we were at a pub.
But like, why do these people go to expect fine dining? And they're like, oh, these children are so bratty and disgusting.
Well, these are those are the Perry Soundonites that live up there, and on a Monday, that's when they like to go out and have their fine dining.
Could you imagine children like that?
Maybe,
Like,
maybe she meant
not even doing it. Like
maybe she meant it that she wished she could have
who
our
are
children.
they hurting? They're occupying themselves.
Yeah.
They're not being loud. They're not screaming. They're not putting up a fight. They're occupying themselves. They're not doing any harm to anyone or anything.
Mhm.
And it's annoying you. I'm so sorry it's annoying you on your, what was it, fucking Wednesday night?
Monday.
Maybe
they were just upset of the third child. Maybe I was just getting on their nerves.
Oh my God, it was so cringy.
I wasn't there, so I don't know, but it sounds like she's a real bitch. If you're watching, if you remember this face or that face, fuck you. I wasn't very nice, actually. No wonder we're only $1.99 on the kids' podcasts. You can't be saying stuff like that.
Oh, so annoying though. Like, why? What's your problem? So rude.
I mean, if you are a person who has grown up and you don't have kids, and you know, a lot of people they don't want kids and they want their freedom, and so they never understand. Like, here's the thing. When you're out with your kids, anything they do is so annoying. It can be like the smallest little thing. And like, but it's just that small little thing. And that's not it. It's what they did earlier that day, the day before, like whatever it is. It's like accumulation of all the shit that they've done. And now you're just like, guys, we're in public, keep it down. So if we're out with friends and our kids aren't there, but their kids are there, or if we're out and there's other kids there, we're never like, oh, fuck these kids. Like I barely even notice other kids. Some kid could be like screaming his head off and it doesn't bother me because it's not my child.
Mhm.
So your children and what they do are in heightened or are heightened. But if you've never had kids and you're never wanted kids, I can see how every single kid would piss you off. But to your point, don't go to some fucking restaurant that invites kids. Go to some upscale place where kids probably aren't going to be.
Well, 100%.
But in Perry Sound, those aren't really around.
No, but that seemed like the couple that was like, would be annoyed by that. But it's like, it's either you go there or you go to Boston Pizza. That's no better. Like,
Well, we don't know that. Oh, for kids. Yeah, there's probably a lot more kids over at Boston Pizza.
but like, there is no like fine dining in Perry Sound. So like,
well, not where we were. No, for sure.
so
Down by the water there wasn't.
just like, or maybe they're not from that area. Maybe they just like
Boated in?
boated in for
Yeah,
the
maybe.
evening and
Yeah.
like thought it was like fine dining.
Maybe they boated in on their 25-foot Stanley boat and just wanted to pop over for some dinner.
Yeah.
Nothing
but
wrong with the 25-foot Stanley boat, by the way.
Anyway, it was just, it was one of those ick moments where I'm like, oh my God, they're literally not doing anything to anyone, not harming anyone.
Right.
And I can fucking hear you, Sharon. I can hear you.
She was wearing a name tag that said Sharon.
I can hear you, Sharon. Shut the fuck up, Sharon. No one asked you, Sharon.
So the theme now going on this podcast is if we have a problem with a female, we'll call her Sharon because we have a friend named Karen and we don't want to disrespect her.
Right.
Yeah.
So any Karens to us
will be a Sharon.
Will be a Sharon. Her name is Sharon because we have a dear friend named Karen. So we're not going to call Karen Karen.
Well, she's not a deer. She's a person.
Yes, but she is a good friend.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Call Karen's a Karen.
That was a bad dad joke that went right over your head. Okay.
I'm gonna call them Sharons.
Sharons.
So she was a Sharon, and
who's the most famous Sharon you know?
No, it's to Sharon. Shut up, Sharon.
Who's the most famous Sharon you know? Or if I say the name Sharon, what comes to your mind?
Sharon, Lois, and Bram.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm so shocked that you got that. That's amazing. I was like, because there's no way you ever watched Sharon, Lois, and Bram.
I did, but I don't remember. I just know the name. I don't remember what the show.
Oh,
what's the show even about?
You probably watched it when you're at your poor friend's house.
What?
That's crazy. I would never like. I would have bet.
Sharon, Lois, and Bram. What did they do? Were they on Sesame?
Skinnamarink dinky dink.
Sesame Street?
No. Oh, okay. Stop. No, they had their own show.
Lois and Bram.
They had their own show
on Sesame Street.
No, Sesame Street is not a real street. It's a show.
That's a show.
Yes. Sharon, Lois, and Bram had their own show.
Bram were on Sesame
No.
Street.
No. They had their own. They had their own show.
Oh. But I know Sharon, Lois, and Bram.
Right. Which I'm surprised at. Amazing. Great.
On Sesame Street.
Just tell your story about Levi and going to the bathroom already. On Sesame. Oh my gosh.
Oh God. Yeah, that was a weird one. So I was in the bathroom.
Is that this week too?
Yeah, it was this week.
Holy smokes.
Before camp.
I got to start telling all these stories of things at work, I guess.
It was before camp. Yeah. And I was in the bathroom and I had no fucking toilet paper. There's no toilet paper in the bathroom.
Wait a second. Is this your story or his story?
My story. I was in the bathroom, our bathroom, in our bedroom.
Oh, is at the house?
At the house.
Okay.
Before camp, where the boys had camp.
Okay.
And I had no toilet paper.
Uh-huh.
And the bathroom door was open, but the bedroom door was closed.
Okay, yeah.
So I was like, Levi, Dallas, Levi,
Yeah.
like calling for someone.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Levi answered. He goes, what? And I'm like, can you bring me some toilet paper? He goes, sure, Mom.
Yeah. Anything for you, Mom. You're my hero.
So he like opened the bedroom door and he just like walked into the bedroom. He's like, I have your toilet paper. And I'm like, okay, like, can I have it? Like, I need the toilet paper. And he goes, are you on the toilet? And I'm like, yeah. And he peeked his head like, so our bathroom is through our closet. So we have like, you have our bedroom,
A
and then
walk-in
you have to
closet.
go through the closet to get to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And all of those doors were open. So Levi like poked his head like through the closet and he's like, Mom, the door's not shut. And I'm like, no, but like,
Oh,
can you like roll me the toilet paper? And he goes, oh, I don't think I can do that, Mom. That's awkward. And I'm like, that's awkward. I'm like, I need the toilet paper. You have it
oh,
in your hand. I can see you, the shadow of my hand.
we got a special guest here.
Oh, Hank the Tank.
Hank the Tank.
Where did you come from?
Oh, jeez. He heard all the.
Did you?
He heard all the awesome stories, and hey, buddy, just lay down.
Anyway, so Levi's literally standing at the closet, and I can feel the corner of his eye staring at me with the toilet paper in his hand. And I'm like, buddy, I just need that toilet paper. Can you either just roll it to me or give it to me? And he goes, Mom, this is so weird. Why are you asking me to do this? And I'm like, oh my, am I wrong for asking my kid to bring me a roll of toilet paper?
No, I mean, I ask kids to do it all the time. I'm always yelling at them because
Oh, but you're a guy. So
maybe.
he's like, oh, it's highly inappropriate. I'm not going in there.
Well, they are at that age now.
Toilet paper.
They are at that age now where if they want to ask you a question, I tell them to wait in the hallway before heading down to the room to make sure that you're not like getting changed or something, because they're at that age now where it's a little inappropriate to probably see their mom naked.
For sure.
Yeah.
At that.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, like desperate needs call for desperate measures.
100%.
Like, I needed the goddamn toilet paper.
100%.
Like,
yeah.
Just roll it to me then, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. That would have went anywhere though. He's not an athlete, so who knows where that would have went.
Anyways, he literally just put it down at like the door between like our bedroom and our closet. So nowhere near the bathroom. And he left and he said, there you go, Mom, you can get it. I'm like,
you had to get up and go get it.
So I had to get up and go.
Oh, he smokes. Have you ever seen that trick that people play on their kids, where they melt chocolate and they'll put it on their hands and they'll ask their kids for toilet paper and they're like, you give me the toilet paper, so pass me toilet paper, and like you have the chocolate on your finger, you're like, oh, thanks, buddy, and you rub it on them and they think you have poo on your hands because you had to go.
Never seen that.
No, I mean we'll try it. I'll try it on them.
Yeah,
and see what I can do.
Mortified.
Probably.
They'll hate that.
100%. Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good for sure.
They'll hate that.
Oh man. Yeah, it's I mean, that's good. You had 2 really good stories this week.
I did.
I had to do a throwback on mine.
A throwback.
Yeah. I mean, my weeks basically consist of work and then driving Dallas to sports, so I don't get too many different stories right now. But
I did have another one. So you were gone.
always.
What was it, last night?
So soccer?
Were you away last night? You were out somewhere last
Soccer?
night.
No.
No, because the boys were down here with me.
Oh,
anyway, you were out.
I was at my golf league.
Yeah.
Shout out to the golf league.
So Dallas was like, Mom, you remember that one time you did a podcast with Levi? And I think I told you I did one with Levi and like it didn't turn out because like
Yeah.
the mics weren't working. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, can we go do one now? And I'm like, sure, we can go try one.
Yeah.
And of course, Levi wanted to come down too.
Of course.
And we only have like each of our headsets and mics. So I'm like, oh, I don't know how this is going to work. But like, so Levi threw on the headphones and they both sat in the chair and they were like taking turns talking to the mic and we were doing like an interview.
Oh, yeah?
And we were doing like the roast of dad almost. Like, doing questions of dad to like see how it would go. They were so excited and they were like, yeah, let's do it. And then as soon as like we hit record, they were like, "This is the Mess Express podcast, and this is the rep of Dad."
I don't know what to do with my hands. Yeah.
And they were so mortified. And I was asking them questions. And they're like, "You can't say that, Mom. You can't air that, Mom. You can't say that about Dad, Mom." I'm like, okay.
What were you saying about me?
It like wasn't even anything that bad.
My heart breaks.
But the one thing I'm like, if Dad were, I was like, Dad likes to sing in the car, right? He likes to like turn the music up and sing in the car and like tell you guys to like be quiet. And they're like, yeah, Dad does that. Yeah. And I was like, so if Dad were a rapper,
Oh, God.
what rapper would he be and why?
Uh-huh.
And then immediately Dallas goes, Soldier Boy, because Soldier Boy sucks and Dad sucks at rapping.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Apparently, he's never heard of Crank That or Kiss Me Through the Phone.
What?
That's
But then
right.
I had to stop for a second. I'm like, Soldier Boy. I don't even know. I don't know.
I don't know how he knows Soulja Boy, yeah.
I don't know how he knows who that is. But he's like, well, yeah, basically saying that you're not a good rapper. So
If Soulja Boy's watching, respect to you, man. You had some hits.
but that's what, but any other question I would ask, they'd be like, yes. Or they'd be like, my favorite color is blue.
Yeah.
Or they'd be like, the province,
But
or not province,
this is
capital of Ontario is Ottawa. Is that right?
no, it's not.
Shit like that.
No, the capital of Ontario is not Ottawa.
Sure it is.
It's not. No.
The capital of Ontario is Ottawa. Montreal?
No.
Ottawa.
No.
Toronto?
Yes.
Is it not Ottawa?
Nope. Ottawa's the capital of Canada.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Yeah, well, that's not what you said. Yeah. Speaking of the
geography needs work. We all know that.
Fucking holy smokes.
We all know that.
Girl? Yeah, no kid.
My geography needs work.
Yeah, you threw me an amazing 40th birthday party, and you told me that like it was potentially there was going to be like a roast, and I was like, oh, that would have been so fantastic. Probably would have been really cringy, but I love roasts, and if they're done well, oh, they're so good.
You know what? And that's what I thought. I thought a roast of Craig would be so good because there's so many things that I could think of that would be good. And there were so many things that I know your friends would think of that would be good, but I just didn't know who's actually going to come and who would actually show up.
Right.
So I didn't know how like good the roast would be or the people that were going up there. I didn't know if they would actually be like, what, like if my dad would go up there, he'd be like, oh yeah, Craig, this is a roast of Craig. Or he'd be like, would say
he doesn't know trucks. What an idiot. Am I right?
But like,
hello.
But I mean, like some of your friends that actually showed up, like they would have had some good roast for you for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
So like a small part of me was like, shit, I wish I would have done it because I think it would have turned out really good. But I think there were a lot of people there too that are like, that are your good friends that like are newer, I guess, friends.
Oh, like they're good. They're not my oldest of friends, but they're newer friends, but they're still good friends now.
Right.
Yeah.
Where I don't know how comfortable they would have felt like actually roasting you. Like
I would have fucked them up.
I don't think they would have said like a stupid little joke, but they wouldn't have actually like roasted you. Where like Hung or Chris would have been like, they would have went into it, I feel.
Yeah. Pricks.
But anyway, another time.
Maybe
for your 50th.
Maybe the 50th. Yeah, we'll see who's still breathing.
Roast of Craig.
Let's go.
For the 50th.
Maybe it'll be on HBO.
Maybe for the 45th.
45th. 41st.
41st.
Let's go.
Maybe. Roast of Craig.
Roast of Craig. What are we let's give a little sneak peek. What are we gonna look at for episode 3?
Yeah, so episode 3 is gonna be a little bit more serious, not as much comedy involved. It's gonna be a bit more,
I'll do my best.
It's gonna be comedy for sure.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be
You think Craig's gonna get serious?
Yes.
You think Craig's going to expose his feelings?
It's going to be getting more into the like weaves of things, I feel.
The weaves of things.
Yeah. It'll be a little bit more serious, like mental health and parenting and like how everyone goes through things differently and everyone goes through the waves differently. Like you go through things differently than I go through things. Like your breakdowns are different than my breakdowns. And what do those breakdowns look like?
Right.
And do we know when those breakdowns are happening? Like, yes, we know when those breakdowns are happening. So, like, what are those signs of those breakdowns? And what are things that we do to make us aware that we're about to have, like, literally a breakdown because there's just too much going on with, like, work, parenting,
Yeah.
socialize, all these things. And, like, things that we do to be, like, hold us back and be like, whoa.
So we'll talk about our situations and what we've done and how we've handled it. But, you know, again, we're not superstars and we're not heroes and we're not famous. But if other people have ideas or instances in their lives that they'd want us to touch on and be like, hey, this happened to me. How would you guys have handled it? Then we could welcome that in as well, right? So we could talk about
Sure.
what we're dealing with, obviously, but we're also, you know, if anybody has anything that they want us to talk about, we're happy to discuss.
Absolutely. Like we'll go over like what our burnouts look like because my burnout is different than your burnout.
Fun dad.
So like what do our burnouts look like because they're different for everyone and like do you know the signs of it? Do you not know the signs of it? Like do you guys communicate like when your burnouts are happening? Do you guys actually take into consideration when your burnouts are happening? Like all that kind of things too. So if you guys have experiences or areas where you've been like, yep, I hit my point at this point, and maybe your spouse didn't realize it, or maybe you guys had conflicts about it or whatever, or maybe if your burnouts are different than our burnouts, like let us know and like we'll talk about it. Or like if you want to come on and let us know, like we can for sure do that as well. So it's just we want this to be an open more of an open forum starting next week. So we're going to talk more so in depth as to like our burnouts and our struggles when it comes to parenting, really, and what we go through
Yeah.
and really like in the thick of it as well. So
Into
we
the
want
thick
to
of it.
hear from you guys like
Into the thick of it.
what are your burnout signs? What struggles do you guys go through? What are you currently facing? Like, can you relate? Are there things you need help with? And then like let us know. Send in your questions. If you want to come on, we're happy to host you guys. Like, just let us know and
BYOB.
BYOB.
Real host, but BYOB.
And then yeah, kind of go from there. Kind of get a little bit more in depth. It's still going to be, I mean, humor involved for sure, but it'll be more in the thick of like in the weeds of things. Like, how do you deal with burnouts essentially, and how burnouts look different to different people based on where you are and what your circumstances. But yeah,
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm sure you are. Sure you are.
Well, I think that's pretty good. I think the train is rolling to the station for episode 2.
Episode 2, rolling to the station.
Yep. Hopefully, you know, we gain a few more subscribers, gain a few more followers, and hopefully our stories, you know, they're just kind of personal stories right now, but hopefully they resonated, or at least people liked our stories about our kids and
For sure.
how we react with them. But yeah, looking forward to episode 3. Episode 2 will drop on Monday. Again,
Yeah.
Amazon, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio. Bam, nailed it. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that concludes date night number 2.
Date night number 2.
Cheers.
Season 1, episode 2. Choo choo. See you on the next one.
Hey, To whoever may need this nugget of encouragement, things will be alright, so quit your worry.